In the heart of the African savanna, where the golden grasses sway under the relentless sun, a haunting tale unfolds. Picture this, a majestic leopard, known for its grace and ferocity, now limping through its territory, its sleek coat marred by a grotesque wound. This is not just any injury. It is a horrific beehive wound, a testament to the wild's unforgiving nature. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is met with a chilling sight. The leopard's once proud visage is now overshadowed by a gaping hole, a gruesome testament to the ferocity of a bee infestation that has taken hold of its body. How did this happen? What dark twist of fate led to this predatory creature being brought low by the smallest of foes? Leopards, with their powerful limbs and sharp claws, are the apex predators of their domain, yet here we see them brought to their knees by a swarm of buzzing, stinging insects. The irony is not lost on us. Bees, often celebrated for their role in pollination and the production of honey, have transformed into the harbingers of pain for this solitary feline. As we delve deeper into this macabre scenario, we uncover the disturbing reality of the bee infestation. The wound, a result of the leopard's encounter with the hive, has become a breeding ground for these relentless insects. The bees, drawn to the warmth of the leopard's body, have made it their home, burrowing into the flesh, creating a grotesque spectacle of nature's brutality. The infestation is not merely a surface-level concern. It is a complex interplay of biology and survival. The leopard, weakened and vulnerable, struggles against the relentless assault of the bees. The buzzing sound, once a mere background hum of nature, now transforms into a sinister symphony of suffering. Each sting, each bite, serves as a reminder of the delicate balance of life in the wild. The bees, in their quest for survival, are unwittingly participating in the cycle of life and death, showcasing the harsh realities of nature. The wound festers, drawing in other scavengers and opportunistic insects, creating a grotesque banquet for nature's cleanup crew. The leopard, once a symbol of strength, is now a tragic figure, caught in the web of life's dark tapestry. As we explore the details of this infestation, we must confront the unsettling truths about our relationship with nature. The bees, though small, demonstrate the power of collective action. Their numbers overwhelm the leopard, a creature that has long been at the top of the food chain. This raises questions about the balance of ecosystems and the impact of human activity on wildlife. Forestation, habitat destruction, and climate change have all contributed to the shifting dynamics of nature, pushing species into conflict and altering their natural behaviors. The leopard's plight serves as a stark reminder that in the grand scheme of life, even the mightiest can fall prey to the smallest adversaries. The moral of this tale is as dark as the wound on the leopard's flank. As humans, we often see ourselves as separate from nature, as conquerors of the wild. Yet, this narrative flips that perspective on its head. We are not above nature. We are part of it. Our actions have consequences, and the delicate balance we disrupt can lead to unforeseen outcomes. The leopard's suffering is a reflection of our own hubris, a warning that nature has its own ways of seeking retribution. In a world where bees can take down a leopard, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of all living beings. And as we ponder this dark twist, we can't help but chuckle at the irony. Who would have thought that the king of the savannah could be brought low by a swarm of tiny creatures? It's a bizarre twist of fate that leaves us both horrified and amused. In the end, nature has a way of reminding us that life is unpredictable, and sometimes the smallest beings can wield the greatest power. So next time you swat away a bee, remember you might just be challenging a future ruler of the savannah. In the stillness of a sun-drenched meadow, a majestic white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But upon closer inspection, a horrifying sight reveals itself. A grotesque barnacle wound festers on its side, a stark reminder of nature's cruel whims. This once noble creature, now marred by a relentless invasion, serves as a chilling testament to the darker side of life. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous crustaceans, have chosen this horse as their unwitting host. They latch on with an iron grip, embedding themselves into the flesh, creating a disfiguring spectacle that is both fascinating and repulsive. As they multiply, they form a grotesque colony, their hard, calcified shells contrasting sharply against the soft, vulnerable skin beneath. This infestation is not merely a surface issue. It wreaks havoc beneath, causing pain, infection, and a slow, agonizing decline. Barnacles are notorious for their opportunistic nature, thriving in environments where they can cling tightly to their chosen surfaces. In this case, the horse's skin has become a breeding ground for these. In the heart of the African savanna, where the golden grass sways under the relentless sun, a lion lies in the shadow of a baobab tree. But this is no ordinary lion. It bears a horrific wound, a grotesque testament to nature's unforgiving hand. Upon its once majestic flank, a mass of barnacles clings tenaciously, an unsettling sight that sends shivers down the spine. These crustaceans, typically found on the hulls of ships and the backs of whales, have found an unlikely host in this regal beast. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into a world where beauty and horror coexist, and the line between predator and prey blurs in the most unexpected ways. Barnacles are fascinating creatures, yet their infestation on this lion paints a dark picture. They attach themselves with a glue-like substance, burrowing into the skin and creating a grotesque landscape of hard, spiky growths. Each barnacle, a tiny fortress, thrives by filtering microscopic food from the water. But here, they have turned a proud king into a mere canvas for their grotesque architecture. The wound festers beneath, a breeding ground for infection and decay as the lion struggles to shake off its unwelcome guests. It is a chilling reminder that nature can be both beautiful and brutal, a dance of life and death played out on the savanna stage. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we uncover the implications of such infestations. Barnacles, while seemingly harmless in their natural habitat, become parasites in this context. In the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched pasture, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming against the backdrop of green. But upon closer inspection, a horrifying reality unfolds. A grotesque barnacle wound festers on its flank, a stark contrast to its otherwise pristine appearance. This is not merely an injury, it is a chilling testament to the harsh realities of nature. As we delve deeper into the world of barnacle infestation, prepare yourself for a journey through the grotesque and the fascinating, where the line between beauty and horror blurs. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous crustaceans, are notorious for their tenacity. They latch onto surfaces, creating a hard, calcareous shell that can be as tough as concrete. In the wild, they prefer the hard surfaces of rocks or ships,